Hey guys, this is Toya and Bree Reacts here. So we coming back with another episode of My Happy Marriage, episode 2.
Reaction.
Let's get into it. Uh-oh.
So from episode 1, what I can remember, basically her mom ended up dying because maybe she had cancer or something like that. And the dad, or her biological dad, but I don't really consider him her biological dad because he didn't treat her like his own daughter. He treated his stepdaughter as his own daughter.
No, that's his actual daughter too.
No, I'm saying
that's his daughter too from the other one.
Yeah, like she didn't exist.
Yeah.
So he treated her like, trash. And the stepmom is just evil and had, I don't know, she just was really pressed about, you married this woman and had a child with her, but it's like, it is what it is, lady. Like, that was in the past. He married you now. Like, she got to get over that, but you don't take it out on the kids. That's just really evil to do. But God will fix that hot mess person, and the dad too. And I wanted Odu to fight hard for her because I'm like, you was doing all these sweet things. He was winning my heart, but then it's like, you didn't fight hard for her. But I'm happy that she's in a different place now because she'll be able to grow instead of herself. And the next time she see that hot mess family, she, hopefully, well, she doesn't have to do what they do to her, but she can just correctly tell them, you know what, that was me back then. I didn't understand boundaries, expectations, because she been let down by life, so she just got used to just getting beat down.
Yeah.
So now she's like, this is my life. I'm living it how I want to live it. I'm not your slave. I'm not your servant. And yeah.
Period.
That's basically how I think the show is going to go into.
All right, let's get into it.
What a beautiful person.
So you're the new fiancé?
Yes.
Listen, while under my roof, you will obey me no matter what. If I tell you to leave, then you will leave.
Sir,
If I say
no.
die, then die. There will be no discussion.
Yes, of course.
There better be. I just married you. Like, what is
Anything
it?
else that I should be aware of here? Thank you for teaching me.
Girl, that was not a
This marked
lesson
the
to be
quiet
taught.
beginnings of my new life as fiancé to Kyoka Kudo.
His tone, the way how I'm like, okay, I understand there's gonna be rules, but he'd have to talk to her like that,
Yeah. So we look at the opening. I love this song, by the way.
It was really messed up how they chopped down the tree. Like, they could have let the tree survive,
Well, hateful people, man.
Oh, the marbles. I used to play with those all the time when I was a kid. What about you?
Sometimes.
Oh, the memories. It's like she looked back at her childhood and her mom passed away. Oh, the animation. Oh, look at the colors. It's just flowing with the song. Oh, it's like she get a taste of freedom, because that family was truly terrible. Oh, so he finally will get a heart, probably like towards the end, but I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. You just have to look,
All right, Miss Mio. This will be your room, so use it as you see fit. Thank you for your kindness. Miss Mio. Yes? The young master. I know there are a few rumors circulating about him, but he actually has a kind heart and a sweet temperament. In any case, I'll be heading out now if that's all right.
She stayed locked up in that house, so it's not like she would have heard the rumors, you know. But her sister, you know, told her what she heard.
What a luxurious bed. I was expecting mockery and insults from him.
Well, at least he got you on the bare floor, because that'd be disrespectful towards his wife.
He thinks I'm one of the gifted. Why arrange this marriage otherwise? All Saimori is
Where you are,
born with
she's good at
abilities.
lots of things.
But not me.
It was rough back then with arranged marriages.
Let us begin. We'll confirm if either of you possess the gift of spirit sight. Mio, Kaya, keep your senses sharp.
Right.
Oh, before her sister
I'll
turned
now
into an
open
evil
the box.
person. Now what is that? I see a creature. What is?
You stay away. What?
Girl, throw the if she had a flashlight, I would throw it at the creature.
No, leave me alone.
Oh, she got the gift of
If you have
sight.
the ability to see grotesqueries, then you have spirit sight. When you grow
Girl,
up, you will have
that's
supernatural
scary to
abilities.
see.
Well done, my girl.
Abilities?
Oh, so that's why they treat old girl better than her? There's no reason to do that, but
Well, plus, you know, he wanted a child and married the, you know, stepmom anyway.
I
So,
was even able to move a paper sheet yesterday. I'm amazing, aren't I?
oh, she got telekinesis?
You're our daughter. You're absolutely nothing.
No, ma'am. Drag the mom to the universe. She had the nerve to say you're our daughter, and look at the little girl like you're not mine. I hate when women take it out on people's kids. It's like that child is innocent. She has nothing to deal with what happened in the past.
yeah, so what you was going to say?
I hate how, you know, especially with the arranged marriages, and then when the mom or your dad get remarried, and then the person they end up marrying just has this evil spirit attached to them. And it's like, since the dad married her, that means he's no better than her, basically. Because it's like,
Well,
he married
because
his
both
mom.
of, okay, you know, back in the day, both of their, you know, the parents, they decide who they want to, you know. So she, her mom probably didn't want to marry him, you know, but their parents arranged, and he like, I don't want you, but, you know, our parents said, you know, so we might as well. And, you know, when she died, he, you know, married the one that he truly wanted to be with.
That was really trifling for him to do. And the mom was on her deathbed. She wasn't even, it's like you can wait like, I'm going to say at least, well, there's not a time limit, but for some people, it may be 3 or 4 years before they look for love again. But it just shows that the dad never really cared for the mom like that.
Yeah, not really.
I'm not gifted. I'm completely useless.
No, you're not. You're very
Mother's
gifted.
cherry blossom tree and I are exactly the same.
They cut down the
unwanted,
tree.
aren't I? A dream.
But thank God she got away from that crazy family, though.
I won't be waking
that
up
was
in
hell
that
over
house
there.
anymore. I can't do much, but I have to find a way to be useful.
Girl, don't you know how to cook and all that stuff? Because the family made her do all the meals and stuff from what we saw, right? So you're not useless.
Smells great.
Okay, cooking. Oh, I love rice. It's just something about seeing rice being in animation.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Mio. I'm surprised you're already up. You only just arrived and are making breakfast so early.
I apologize.
It's her trauma response because the family built that in
Now,
her.
what are you going on about? You are the fiance of our young master of the house. Looks like you know what you're doing. I
Okay,
hope
look at the
extra effort
vegetables
wasn't
just
too much trouble.
floating.
Preparing meals for the household is usually my responsibility. I'm getting older now and not moving as fast as I used to. Any help I can get in the kitchen is appreciated, so thank you.
Okay. Grandma said thank you for that, girl, because I just wanted to relax.
Time until he wakes up for the day. I'll go finish up some other things. Would it be all right if I leave this one to you, Miss Mio?
I mean, she already
Yes,
cooking.
if you're comfortable with it.
Sir, you got some explaining to do with these
Good
rules.
morning, young master.
Morning. Yea, I am not young master if others are near.
Good morning to you, Lord Kudo.
Ah, yes. Miss Mio prepared breakfast for you this morning, young master.
Sir, please taste the food. Don't act
She's
crazy.
very skilled in the kitchen. It made my job much easier.
Come sit beside me.
Yes.
What is this command?
Now, take a bite of the food.
What?
Not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's poison,
This is
isn't
a
it?
good
An
girl.
obvious ploy.
She's not the type to poison.
Yeah,
a person,
well,
so what?
it's because of his experience with the other people that his parents said, hey, marry this person. It's like they tried to, you know, so he don't really trust people yet. So that's why.
But if the older woman, she
Yeah.
doesn't trust people easily. I'm pretty sure she can read
Yeah.
a good versus a bad person. She has
Yeah.
a pure energy.
Yeah.
Contents in it. Have it thrown out. You'll have to.
No, sir.
Guys,
No.
just wait a minute.
Isn't that be out of pocket?
All right, guys, we're getting back because something happened with the video.
Known contents in it. Have it thrown out. You'll have to try harder than that.
No, sir. You gonna eat the food that I just cooked.
Young master.
Girl, if you don't be like, we can eat this food together at this dinner table, we gonna do it.
You're beyond anything
Yeah.
I could have ever imagined.
Girl, he tripping. Okay, I want to give him no green tea. Just
Greetings.
order for
The
that
Special
comment.
Anti-Grotesquerie Unit welcomes you. Here you will sharpen your abilities like a sword. Strict training will hold
Okay,
your
so you're a
technique.
soldier. That mean you have to be cold in your house, sir.
These latent supernatural abilities are part of your soul. You may have telekinesis, pyrokinesis, clairvoyance, and one of the
Okay.
many other supernatural abilities. You should all be proud of
Oh,
this.
he like fresh out of high school or college. I know some of that hairstyle.
Grotesqueries have lived in this country since ancient times. Also called demons and ghosts. They've been known
Okay,
to
y'all
harm
fight the
humans.
beast.
Our supernatural abilities are the one and only power that can effectively respond to these ethereal threats.
Oh, thank God y'all got some type of training, right?
All this preparation for no actual work feels like a waste of time.
Therefore, we must be ready for them to appear.
Sir, not you over here summoning the ice. Now, that was uncalled for. Control your emotions, sir.
Yes, the number of grotesqueries have decreased over time. Missions to subjugate them have decreased.
He didn't
as
even
well.
blink, girl. That's how serious he
When a great
is.
disaster actually strikes, we can expect massive damage from it. I expect you all to have
I
strong
wonder what the
resolve when
creatures
you
look
fight.
like because we
The
didn't
front
see
lines
it,
may
but
need
the
you.
little girl, her sister, you know, she saw what it looked like.
Come in.
Commander, I brought you the documents you were asking for. You know, after training this morning, the new troops seem real fired up. Oh, is
They were
today
scared of
gonna
him.
be
They
good?
said we ain't trying to get
You seem
frozen.
kinda busy. Hey, pay attention to me! Don't tell me another one of your fiancés went running for the hills after seeing that gloomy face of
What a
yours.
witticism. Now leave.
Wow, so I
Not
guess
him all up in the business, girl. He like, what's up in
Okay,
your
I
house?
can take a hint, and I'll just make myself busy elsewhere.
So that's one of the employees that's just asked too many questions and you be like, yes,
Young
too much.
master, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
I don't think it was necessary to behave that way earlier. Miss
He didn't
Mio
have
worked
to. He
very
was out of
hard to
pocket.
prepare your meal with her whole heart and soul. She doesn't seem like the type to poison anyone.
Yet he's never bothered to defend anyone like that.
That's why you gotta apologize. Somebody
Stop
throw away
it.
the food.
My
No,
mind
that's
keeps
freshly
wandering.
cooked food.
Keep
Like,
slacking like this.
girl, pass that plate to me. I will gladly eat the food.
It's no surprise. I just arrived and I've already failed.
No, girl, he got some issues. I knew that from the moment he was like, come sit down here. Excuse me, what?
Your room is ready for you, Koji. Please use it freely going forward.
I really appreciate it.
Although you'll certainly be quite busy with the marriage upcoming, I have every
You know what? I
confidence in
feel
you.
sorry for him. If he would have fought hard for a girl, he wouldn't have to be married to a crazy one.
How
But
about this, miss?
you know,
Where should we take this luggage?
it's all on
Just
him.
go store that in my sister's room.
Good evening, Kaya.
Well, well, if it isn't Koji.
That looks heavy. Why don't you take a break and I'll carry it? It's no trouble.
Look at you being nice to the servants, even if they aren't my sister. What
Girl, even as a wife, she's still a hot mess. She don't
Yeah.
treat nobody with respect besides her parents. Like, girl, what is this?
I can't believe this is where Mio lived.
Yeah, they had her in a little corner somewhere, like a little mouse,
She's
like a little
forced
rat.
to start begging in the streets. I'll be there for her.
Sir, you failed that mission.
Come here. Can I help you move this too?
Yes. I'll be
He
right
wanted
there.
a moment to breathe, girl. Like, well, but it's like, this what you chose. You didn't fight hard, sir.
Welcome back home, Lord Kudo.
Girl, why are you bowing on your knees? That's the
What is
first
it?
thing. It's like,
I want
She's-
to apologize.
she don't mean to, but the family trying her to worship people, and it's like,
If I
you
were
know
in
that's your
your position,
arranged
Lord
husband, girl. You don't do
I
that.
wouldn't eat anything
You could
prepared
just
by
wait.
Yes.
someone I didn't know or fully trust. I'm so sorry that I didn't consider that beforehand. Dinner
Girl,
is waiting for you.
you ain't
Miss
gotta
Yeti has
apologize.
prepared it by herself. I swear to you, on my life, that it will contain no trace of poison. Fear not.
Know that I wasn't actually suspicious of you this morning. I simply didn't want to eat food made by someone I don't know.
Please
I mean,
forgive
that's
my
reasonable,
carelessness.
but the grandma, she walked in and she was watching, you know? And I'm pretty sure a woman like that, you certain people, their noses is trained to smell, you know, different poisons and stuff, so they can tell when the food is contaminated.
It's already cold.
I'm terribly sorry.
Of
There
course,
is no
sir.
need for you to apologize. After every breath you take, an apology follows. Tell me. Why do you do it?
Because of her
Enough.
trauma.
Repeating the apology cheapens it. Now tell me, you aren't eating. Why?
I didn't, but
She didn't know she could
Make
eat.
yourself
Family starved the poor
Yuri has
girl.
already gone, right?
yes.
She didn't make enough for you to eat as well.
It's not her fault. I just didn't have an appetite. I told Miss Yuri that I didn't want anything.
Are you not feeling well?
I'm okay. This just happens sometimes.
Very well.
Girl,
then.
starving yourself ain't the
Thank you for
way.
the meal.
He done, wait a minute.
The bathroom.
He done had the whole meal. I'm like, sir, you could have shared me your rice. At least I like some good rice on the
One of
side.
my abilities is manipulating fire. It's much faster than having you starting and stoking one manually. Don't take on unnecessary work.
So what would she do then?
I don't have
Housework
any
is all she know how to
abilities.
do. Cause
I
that
couldn't
terrible
even heat up
family.
the bath if I wanted to. In this house, I'm just as useless as I was there.
Girl, you're not useless. Just that man has some issues.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Are you gonna apologize?
I'm sorry for refusing your food this morning.
Okay.
Yuri will be arriving later than normal tomorrow. I'm counting on you for breakfast.
You're certain?
Of course. And if you do try to poison me, you won't get away with it.
I would never do something so awful.
She is like literally like Taro, like in another universe.
The bath is
Oh my
still hot.
goodness.
Take one before the water gets cold.
I don't know what to say. That is so kind of him.
Girl, he said that so cold, so emotionless.
Well, you know,
The young master. I
He'll
know
soften
there are a
up.
few rumors circulating about him, but he actually has a kind heart and a sweet temperament.
He even gave me the opportunity to try again. I can't fail tomorrow.
After people was all up in his business, yeah. He's a bit stubborn. I can see that now.
Hana!
What's wrong, Miss Mio? Are you all right?
They're gone! My mother's mementos and pink cherry blossom kimono. Everything's
You
gone.
know
How
what?
could this have happened? I don't
The
understand.
family needs to be put off in another country. How you gonna still? Her mom is gone. That's the last thing she got of her mom.
Yeah.
Please, we don't know what she'll do to you.
It'll be okay.
Girl, I don't care if she been a bamboo stick, but I'm getting my mama's clothes back, okay?
can't say I'm surprised since you're the daughter of the thieving homewrecker.
Girl, nobody stole your man. It was an arranged marriage.
How wicked are you to imply such a thing? What is this?
I bet she's gonna break the cone. She's so evil for that.
No, stop! That's all that I have left of her.
Listen, break that woman for. I'm not for violence, but she over there beat up on this little girl.
Yeah.
Like, give her a taste of her own medicine. Maidens. This woman. And they probably starved her too. Poor thing.
Someone, please.
She was in hell.
Yeah.
Madam, master, please. She's just a little girl. Be quiet.
Who do you think you are? Know your place. You can't treat her like this.
Who did.
Whatever I want.
The dad gave that evil stepmom too much power. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Please help me.
He's a terrible person too.
Again, every night is the same.
I know, girl. She went through so
I
much
wonder how
trauma.
Hannah's doing these days.
Oh,
She was fired on the spot for trying to help me that day.
it survived, girl. I thought it broke in half into pieces.
I truly hope she's happy, wherever she is. Time for repairs again.
Gotta sew it back again. I love sewing. Is that so weird? I should try to sew more.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Mio?
Miss Yuli.
That's 2 days in a row you're up so early.
Yes, but I thought you'd be coming later.
After yesterday morning was so eventful, I thought it might be best for me to get a head start. Why don't you go relax in the living room and I can handle
So
preparing
what? Why
breakfast
he
to make
just?
it all
You know
easier
what?
on you.
He played too many games.
Well, you see,
My, young master. After the fuss he made yesterday, I'm happy to think he'd
I
like
guess
to
he
try
felt a
your
little
food.
bit guilty because he did. He came at her too strong.
Yeah.
but I'm not feeling too confident about it.
Well then, Miss Mio, since I'm already here, why don't I help you with a few things?
Oh, yes. It tastes okay, but will he like it?
Girl, you need some more seasoning, but look. She got old girl that to teach
Thank you
her.
very much.
I
Oh,
do this
look
all
at
the
how
time.
it rolled up.
That's
That's
why
so
I'm so
cute.
fast.
I
can't
just
guarantee
love
how it
seeing
tastes, though.
food and anime.
Probably as good as it looks.
It's not very exciting, but I'll gladly take the compliment. Flattery is always appreciated.
Oh, it looks so realistic. I want to try them.
Will he really eat the food I made?
Girl, you
My
better,
cooking
because
is nothing special.
we was saw you. You don't waste no food around here.
Any chance?
Now then, he should be waking up right about now. Would you mind carrying the food into the room for me, please?
Sure.
Hello.
Good morning, Lord
The
Kudo.
first time he ever addressed her properly.
Let's try your food.
he
Swell.
he said it in monotone, girl. The voice did not change. I'll be nervous eating in front of him. Like, he's so strict, you know? But then I'll be like, shoot, I'm hungry. Like, I done cooked, so, hey, it is what it is. Did it taste good, sir? How was the soup?
It's good.
Oh,
The flavor is a little different from what I'm accustomed to. Not bad though.
okay. You know it's good when you're breaking neck, when you're sipping on it. Okay, go ahead.
What's
Oh,
wrong now? Why are you crying?
I think that's like the first compliment she ever received, right? Because the family, they just told her to make the food, but they never told her that it was
No.
good.
No apologies.
Okay. How long has it been since anyone complimented me? When was the last time that happened?
A long time.
I can't get a clear picture of her upbringing. Her kimono is tattered. She's thin and sickly.
Yeah, they
Obviously, there was
starved
something
her.
substandard in her day-to-day life at home. Her hands are rough like a servant's. I find it hard to
It's
believe
not
e
even
she's
funny,
gonna
Pig,
be
where he
this
described
long.
her hands. I'm like, dang, sir.
Is it
Well,
possible
can
that
she get a
wasn't
massage
raised
and
as
some
a
good
normal
hand
daughter in a
lotion?
prestigious family?
I would say so. Yes.
Do you think she'd tell me if I asked her about it?
I highly doubt that she would.
Pay attention to her discreetly. I'll investigate the Saimori family on my own.
Oh, he's going to investigate. I wonder when he runs into old dude,
In
what's
any
going to
case, young
happen.
master, I've never seen you so interested in one of your fiancés.
Interested?
There. Expressing your emotions is very important. You don't want to drive her away now, do you?
If she leaves, it'll be
He
her
got some
choice.
long arms on. The
All of
animation
the
people
fiancés
said,
that
let's
come here
just
so
get this
far
view.
are interested in my money and power.
Well, young master,
Oh, so they want to
I think
sis
she suits you quite well.
But sis not like that. She just trying to breathe and live life because she never was given that chance.
I can handle things here.
The Saimoris.
He almost tossed in the doorway. I
I
underestimated his height.
Hopefully I won't find anything unsettling.
You gonna find some, sir. That family right there.
What we agreed on, Saimori. Do you have any idea how much he's actually worth?
There was no agreement. And just who are you to try and harp at me?
Her man is a scammer. What?
Enough here. Now, you promised me, Shinichi. That girl will marry into our family. She carries Usupa blood.
So why they send her? You know what? Her daddy is trifling. How you gonna send this girl to this man and not expect for her to actually marry him? What's again? That's not her dad. He's just a donor at this point.
Yeah. So what you think about this episode, Brie?
Oh, I got to see more of him. It makes sense why his personality is the way it is. But his trauma is no excuse why he talked to her. Even though he been through things.
Well, I'm not going to spoil, like, why his personality like that. It is dealing with his upbringing, too, as well. So, and then, like I said, you know, his parents said, you know, brought other females to his house. Thought you married her, and he's like, no. I could see through them. And, you know, he thought Mio probably be one of, you know. Then he had to look closely and be like, something is not right. Her, you know.
Demeanor, how she reacts,
and her
trauma bonds, and how she get lost in her own mind.
And then how she looks, her clothing. So he started to be more aware. Yeah.
Because I'm like, poor thing. They really made her cook, clean. They barely even wanted to feed her at that. Just gave her or let alone any water. I'm like, she gonna end up dying at this point. But see how evil they were. They probably wouldn't care. And her sister, it's like when you had a chance, why couldn't you be like, you know how some kids they fake hate, you know, but when the parents go away, they're friends. But the sister just turned out to be just this little evil thing. And the guy that she was feeling, he got to be married to her. So that's his punishment because he didn't stand up for her. If he would have fought harder for her and him, they could have been something and bumped what the parents say.
Yeah, because, you know, that's his father who talking to her father at the end. And he wanted Mio to marry into his family because of her, you know.
Pureness.
Yeah, no. You will see why, but it's dealing with her mom family. But yeah, it's crazy. But what else you think?
It was just so much when the trainees at the army part, they was all like, why are you being so stiff? Because, you know, like nobody actually seen these things. It's kind of weird to see them. But he was like, you got to be on guard because, you know, if the villagers just if the city people walking around, they just, you know, like happen to, I don't know, just anybody who can just sense some type of spirit. Because, you know, when you're out and about, you have soldiers scattered everywhere. Somebody got to be ready to defend them because they're just regular humans. They can't fight what they can't see. So it's like, yeah, he showed his ice powers and he was like, you get that in, you know, don't play with him. Okay, he like, I was trying to be chill and cool, but his temperature, you know, temper was like, okay now. And then that target, he was like, it shut him down. He was like, okay, you prove your point, sir. You had to be all that extra with it. But he was like, you get me now. He was like, I understand. We got to be ready, you know.
Yeah, you have to.
He said war is
Yeah, you can't be unprepared, man. That's dangerous, you know.
Especially for the people lives,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because they just, what they gonna do, fight with broomsticks against spirits and demons that they can't see? It's not gonna work. That's why they have to get the people. So I wanted to know if they have a section for the females, like her sister who got the gifted powers, and they join the army, I guess, sometimes. Just
yeah, because
do
you got the
missions.
gifts, you got the gifted, and you got regular people. So you'll see how it all plays together, like the power system and everything. So it's not just a romance. Romance story. It got something supernatural in it as well. So you bring it all together like that, and yeah.
This is interesting. And the phone call with old dude dad, he was all like, you know darn well I didn't want your little evil daughter with my son. Like, she too crazy for him. He wanted Mio. So, the son, even if he would have fought hard, the dad would have not given him what he wanted. So I think the dad knew that him and Mio had a little love thing going on.
You remember, like, on episode 1, right? When he was talking to him about, so you want to save Mio, right? So you have to do this in order for this to happen. So, you know, because Mio dad, he didn't tell him, like, hey, I'm sending Mio to, you know, this dude, you know, house. Because he thought, hey, Mio going to be over there with you, so y'all can, you know, so Mio being your family, and then your son, you know. So he thought they was going to have that little switch up, but it didn't happen.
Can't trust a scammer like her daddy and his stepmom.
Yeah, so
it's just a hot mess.
I guess because the thing is, he sent her to Kyoka because they heard the rumors talking about how he kicked out his fiancés. And they wanted her basically to get kicked out and be homeless on the street with nowhere to be.
That's
and
family.
And if he sent her over to their place, she'd have a place to stay because they truly want her, you know. But they said, no, you want to send her to, you know, this place and see if she's going to get kicked out.
Yeah. Instead, Belle, she wandered into the Beast mansion, and you know she had to break the spell. I know it's not related, but okay, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, walking into like unexpected situations, things happen, even though it looks bad.
No, see, her dad and them thought, hey, we're gonna send her to Kyoka, and we heard the rumors. She's gonna be out, be out of the house, and she won't have nowhere to live. But you know, they sent her to one of the best places, you know, because
and
you
he
see.
live in a mansion.
Well, it's basic. Well, you're gonna see why. He's from a rich family, but you're gonna see why he live in a.
But then they address that as like, well, that's probably like a mini mansion, not like the main mansion, but
it's plain, and you know it's plain, but you'll see why he lives in a plain house and everything like that. But yeah, the family is trifling, and they really helped her when they sent her to Kyoka, because he truly will treat her as a human being and not use her,
because
you know.
The stuff he been doing.
Well, you know, I mean, if you experience what he experienced, you will understand. But then he started to look at her more and say something is not right.
Money for therapy, but I guess you know he tried to self-medicate.
Well, you know, he's a hard-working man.
Yeah,
he had to train all these young people.
But mental health is everything as well, you know, because if you have a breakdown. Everybody else gonna catch that hot mess temper that he got, and that can't be right. He can't be walking in like throw the food away. No, I don't went over this hot stove, cook, put my blood, sweat, and tears. We gonna eat this food. I'm gonna eat it in front of you to make sure that you know that there's no poison in it.
Yeah. Well,
I would have definitely pulled him back. I know they'd be like, that's improper, but I'm like, honey, it's improper for you to tell me to throw in this food. Excuse me?
Yeah. That's a no-go.
No. I'd have been like, Grimes, can you bring him back? Because I done poured everything into my heart. And again, she can read a good person, a bad person.
Yeah.
And she has such pure intentions.
Yeah.
Not a regular person apologize say sorry that many times. It's just she been
Well,
so
like I
broken,
said,
she don't know how to act. You know.
you know,
And he's just so cold to her. Like
I
whatever.
mean, I was like ill too when I read the manga like earlier this year, like in January. But I don't know. It's like you know how the story going to go, so you know he's gonna soften up and start loving her more and more. So right now you're getting the rough parts of him, but since he aware now, you start seeing on episode 3 how he come together.
Like his eyes and that ponytail that he be rocking, you know, okay, sir, coming through with the fashion, but, and his, you know, voice, of course, but he'd have to talk to her like that. I'm like, dang, sir.
Yeah.
He probably had at least, I'm going to give it maybe 5 or 6 different wives, right? Just guessing.
Well, fiancés.
Girl, he didn't even give them a week trial. No. You know, you get like a job and they give you like 3 days.
One red flag shown, you out of here. See, he just like me. If I see that,
good thing.
You
that's
out.
A good thing.
You out.
But it's like, what if that person was framed? How can you prove that person actually did it versus somebody setting them up?
First of all, Yuri is there, the old lady.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's just you and her.
You don't.
And he can walk. No, you can look. If you got true, like, I don't know how to say it, discernment. Yeah, discernment, and you can tell, like, yeah, this person, she is full of that BS. So I'm going to keep a watch. But any little sign, she out of here. See, Mio, she came with, I'm sorry. He, he got that. But he was like, you need to stop apologizing. Like, can you say something else? And, he started getting aware after Yuri pulled him to the side and said, she's not like that. She made this from her heart, And he was like, it's just like me and you. Would you go to, like, let's say if a stranger came over to your house and they just, come in your kitchen and start making you some food. But it's like,
she was properly vetted though. It's not like they found her on the street.
You right.
And then just threw her to him.
You certainly right. But it's so much to it because even me, I wouldn't trust because I don't eat anybody food like that.
She was in there with her cooking though. I can see if she wasn't in there with her watching what she put in it because she tasted the food to see whether or not something was off or not.
You're right. So
she did a taste test. She looked. She checked.
Yeah, you're right about that. But still,
you always have to be super careful.
Because people are trifling. Even back in the day. Nowadays, it's nothing new under the sun. So we just have to be careful, because people will use you for anything. And Mio, she's not like that, but he's very,
traumatized.
Traumatized, but she
in different ways.
Yeah, in different ways. You'll see why with his whole thing, but it's not like hers. It's different. Being from a rich family and his mindset compared to his family, so you'll see why. But other than that, did you enjoy the episode?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was tripping about throwing away that food. I will never forget that.
Oh dang.
I will never.
Okay.
Like he did say I'm sorry. Well, technically he didn't say I'm sorry. Did he say I'm sorry?
Yeah, he said I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He said I'm sorry. Okay. And then he said, well, you can get in the bath. Warm. The bath is still hot. So yeah. But y'all, go ahead and like the video, subscribe. God bless.
She had a terrible family. I'm still.
You still stuck on that?
I'm still stuck on that.
Yeah, girl. It's what it is because that's why we have to be blessed. All of us who truly have like loving parents and family. Because it's other people who not blessed with that, and they have to grow stronger to live in this world, and hopefully they find somebody who truly loves them and treat them as an actual human being who needs love. So, yeah. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, guys, if you like our reaction too.
This didn't drain me like episode 1. Kind of sort of did, but this one had more energy. But it was just so much that happened.
Dang, it hit you that. It hit you that.
I'm still sad that they had chopped off the cherry blossom tree, was it?
Yeah.
And you know I love cherry blossom trees.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it felt personal to me.
Mm.
I love the color pink, and then this is like the cherry blossom tree. It's like, why would you do that to that beautiful tree? It didn't deserve
And
that.
Mio, too.
Yes, and then her mom, like the comb. Like, that's the last scene she had of her mom. You can at least let her have 1% of peace, because it's like that's all they want her to have. It's just
that hate in your heart, man.
Break it,
that's
why
if
she had a flower, they'll probably break that too.
Please, guys, don't use your energy to hate. You know, use your energy for good.